everyone, I'm back. So as promised, I'm going to do a comparison between My Mini Baby Series 1 and Series 2. Now I'm not going to show you every single item I've got. I'm going to show you one of each of the different items you can get. So in Series 1, you can get a crib, which I think I'm going to compare to the Series 2 crib. Now the Series 2 are, I think, a bit more expensive. They're £9.99. I seem to think that Series 1 weren't that expensive. I feel like they were maybe £8.99. I know in B&M you could get them cheaper than that. As time went on, you could sort of get them a couple of pounds cheaper in B&M. I don't know whether that'll ever happen with Series 2 because Series 2 seem to be so popular. I mean, I'm a doll collector. I don't really collect baby dolls, although I do have my original Tiny Tears. And I was lucky enough to get, a few years ago now, a brand new 1970s Tiny Tears new in box, and I got that off eBay, so obviously that was something special for me. But I don't collect baby dolls as such. But these dolls are the right size for Barbies, vintage Cindy dolls, even Rainbow High dolls. I think maybe they're a bit small for Rainbow High dolls, but I mean most dolls. I've got a vintage Cindy here, look. They are the right size, which is lovely. So you can use them. Can you see? They're the perfect size. So let's compare Series 1 crib with Series 2. So Series 1 crib was a lot simpler design. And as you can see, a lot smaller. So this is the pink version. I have got also I think I've got about 3 cribs. I've got the yellow version as well. But as I say, I'm only going to show you one of each. You don't need to see all the different colours that you can get. I'm sure that you probably know. So this crib was really easy to make, and it's got the little plastic mattress in it with the little bit where you put the head. So the Series 1 babies I thought were amazing. They're little silicone babies. And I thought they were amazing. They're lovely. They too tend to sometimes get a bit stuck to them. So this is a darker skinned baby. And I love the darker skinned, but well, I love all of them, but I do love the darker skinned babies. So they're sleeping, these babies. And this one come with a nappy as an accessory. And then this lovely little pink blanket, which is perfect because you can put them in their crib. Let's just bend that back up. Yeah, so that was what that set came with. I don't think there was another accessory. I can't remember there was anyway. Yeah, little rainbow on the blanket there. So yeah, I mean, I was excited to get a crib. I liked the cribs. As I say, I have got more than one. So this is the pink one. I did like the pink version of everything in Series 1. So the Series 2 crib is amazing. It's a bit more, I mean, I wouldn't say it's complicated to put together, but there's a bit more to it to put together. So it is a lot bigger. So value for money, I think the Series 2, as you can see, you're getting more for your money, I think, even though they're a bit more expensive. So the basis of the crib is really interesting because this inside bit is actually half of one of the balls. So this is the mint version. So the mint version comes with a very similar mattress to the Series 1. You can see the similarity, can't you? But this is a round one. This one's got hearts on, and this one has got fish on it, sort of whales on it, I think. And it's just so much bigger. I mean, they're both well made. They're both quite sturdy, to be honest, but I'd say this is probably more solid just because it's bigger. So this comes in different colours, but I have got 2 of the mints. And it's got this lovely sort of lace, rather elaborate decoration on it, which is nice. So it also, one of the accessory it comes with is this lovely mint little whale. Yeah, which is really cute. Put that back in there. So the other accessory it comes with is a little dummy, which I love. I love the fact that they've got mouths that you can put things in. Look, it's a little dummy. So let's take the dummy out. Let's get the other doll out. This is also a darker skinned doll, but not as dark skinned as the Series 1 doll. So these are the babies we got with the cribs. I mean, you will get different coloured skinned babies in different coloured cribs. But as I say, I'm just going to show you one of each. So they are both lovely, but the Series 2 has got an open mouth that you can put that adorable little dummy in. And I just think the detail on the Series 2 is better. There's more colouring. Can you see the baby's little nipples? There's more colouring. You can see the belly button. The bottom is more detailed, I feel. I might take this one's nappy off so we can compare a bit more. I mean, the Series 1 are nice, but they are roughly the same size. The Series 2 are slightly bigger. I just prefer the detail. I think the face paint is better. I just think on the Series 1, it's just, I don't know. The quality, I don't think, is as nice. Yeah, there's just more detail. I'm sure most people would agree with me. I mean, look at the open mouth. So again, it is a sleeping baby. The hair, I mean, the hair is very similar, but it's a bit more texture on the Series 1 head there. So let's compare the back. I mean, they are very similar. I just prefer the Series 2. There's more detail on the hands, on the fingers. So the nail, you can't really see the nails on the Series 1, but on the Series 2 you can. And the same with the toenails. But I think the face is just more defined, isn't it? The face on the Series 2 is more defined. The Series 2 baby, they have upped their game. Let me put the nappy back on this little baby. I mean, I thought the Series 2 was wonderful. The Series 1 was wonderful, and I did buy quite a few of them. But the Series 2 is better, and I think most people would agree with me. Now, I know they're $9.99, but there are tricks of how to get the baby that you want. Maybe by the mainly by the weights, but also by how they feel when you rattle them. I managed to get, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I managed to get, well, I actually got 3 of the buggies. Yeah, 3 of the double buggies, simply by the fact that they are heavier, but mainly because they don't rattle at all. And I managed to get, I only bought 3 balls, and all 3 of them were double buggies. So my system definitely worked. So that was really good. Series 1, I never really noticed or tried to get a particular type. I did end up with some doubles. I was lucky. Normally the doubles I had were different colours, so I don't mind getting a double. My cat's crying there. My ragdoll cat is just crying just because he can. He's been fed and what have you. He's just very vocal. So that is the crib. So obviously the Series 2 crib. Now the blanket that the Series 2 baby comes in is nicer as well. It's got a little hood on it. It's just got more detail. Everything has got more detail. So I think it would be nice if all of these babies come with the basic nappy on. I don't know why they don't do that. The dummy I love. The dummy is one of my favourite accessories. As far as I know, and I haven't got the weighing scales for Series 2, as far as I know, you can't get a bottle. It would have been nice to have had a bottle. I don't know whether you can with the scales or not. I haven't got the piece of paper handy to look, but as far as I know, you can't get a bottle. But the dummy is lovely, isn't it? And the crib is just so much bigger. It's just so much nicer. So yeah, they're definitely winning on that. You know, even paying a couple of pounds more, I think is well worth it. And as I said, I have got 2 of these. Unfortunately, I've got 2 mint ones. I would have liked to have had another colour. So yeah, we're winning with Series 2 with the cribs. Now, the other thing that Series 1 had was you got a pram. And I think the prams were probably quite sought after, weren't they? I've got a mint pram and I've also got a pink pram. I think my favourite colour in Series 1 and Series 2 is mint. The only mint item I got, which is why I'm showing you in Series 1, is the pram. So it did come with a little pump dispenser baby lotion. It's got a little heart on it in blue. And then the baby came with a similar blanket to the one in the crib. This is a paler baby. And it come with this lovely little hat. Now that hat is probably one of my favourites. That hat is so cute, isn't it? I love the mint colour. So again, the details on the little silicone babies, I don't think are as defined as Series 2. But this is a nice set. The pram is a nice set. I think a lot of people wanted the pram, understandably, and I was lucky enough to get, have I got 2 or 3? I didn't bring them all. I purposely didn't bring them all down because I thought you don't need to show them all. I think I've only got 2, and the other one I've got is pink, which is also nice. So I did get some nice colours in the pram. Let's just put the blanket back on. So there's a little star on that blanket. But again, I think they should all come with a nappy. So the pram was quite easy to put together. It is quite light. Having said that, it's quite sturdy. It's a lovely colour. It's got a little carrying handle on it, which is cute. The size is cute. Now, the size of the pram is no good for a Barbie doll to push, but is the right size for a little Shelley doll, Shelley's baby sister, to push. It's the right size for that. If you've got a doll of that size, that would be the right size. So let's put that back in, or him back in. I think this one's a little boy. Although you can make up your mind whether you want it to be a boy or a girl. It's up to you. So very cute, very nice accessories. Love the hats. And I do love the mint. That's the only mint item I got of Series 1. So the comparison with Series 2 is, the only thing you can compare it with is the double buggy. And the double buggy is amazing. Amazing. So I've shown you 2 of the double buggies. I've got 3. I've got 2 mint and I've got 1 pink, but I couldn't resist showing you both of the different colours that I've got. I'm not keen on the gold that goes with the pink. I think it looks a bit tacky. Yeah, I'm not keen on the gold. Again, I love the mint one. So these are such good value because you're not only getting a more defined baby, you're getting 2 babies. So I really do think for £9.99, especially now, I mean, if I can pick out 3 out of 3 of them, anyone can. So especially if you know how to get one, I think they're quite good value for money for £9.99, to be honest. Yeah, so let's compare. That's the pink one. I'll put that to one side. So this is the mint one. I do love the mints. So obviously the double buggy has got a lot more to it. It's heavier. It's just got a lot more details to it, hasn't it? It's just so good. It is easy to put together. I mean, I struggled a bit the first one I put together, mainly because I don't really look at the instructions, but it is very easy to put together. I mean, they both are nice. I like both of them, but I mean, this is nicer, isn't it? And the fact that you've got two babies, so they've both got outfits on, they've both got a hat on. The accessories are brilliant. I do like the accessories with Series 1. I think they're really cute. And as I say, I think a lot of people did want the prams with Series 1, didn't they? So in Series 2, the double buggies are the sought after item. And I think there's supposed to be only one in every 35 balls. So I've heard. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Once I knew how to find out what was in them by just the weight and the fact that there's no movement whatsoever. Every other ball, I think, with Series 2, there's not a lot of a rattle with the crib, but there's no movement or rattle with the double buggy. So I was able to pick 3 out amazingly, yeah. So, yeah, that's the double buggy, which is better than the pram, isn't it? I mean, the wheels are nicer. The wheels have got hearts on them, look. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. They both push along really well. Yeah, they both push along. The double buggy is just better. And you know, you're getting 2 babies. You're getting, I mean, this baby has got a lovely hat on, but these babies have got hats on. So you've got a boy and a girl in here matching. And again, they're just the faces and the fact that they've got open mouths as well. They're just, I mean, their hands are bigger. They're slightly bigger babies. They're just, they look like slightly older babies to Series 1, I think. But yeah, again, Series 2 is winning hands down. And the fact that you get 2 babies is amazing. In the pink version, you've got 2 girls. Yeah, just not keen on the gold. I don't mind these gold headbands, but I don't think it's necessary to have the gold on the... I'd rather it was just white, like this one. So you can get a 3rd colour as well, but I won't... I don't think I'll be trying to get another buggy because I've got 3 of the double buggies and I've got 2 of the colours. I don't need the 3rd colour. I haven't got the weighing scale, so I would like to get them. And I have researched a tiny bit how to get... I think with the weighing scales, there's quite a lot of movement in there. Because obviously the scales are quite small compared to everything else you can get. So I possibly might try, but I think I've bought enough Series 2 balls for now. So yeah, the double buggy is beating the pram, I think. I mean, some people might disagree. Some people might prefer Series 1. I prefer Series 2. So the next thing we've got, and I can't compare like for like with these. So Series 1 did a bouncy chair, baby chair, which I love. And I have got more than one of those as well, I think. Maybe I have only got one of those. They're up in, I put them up in my Amanda Jane shelf just to sort of keep the dust off of them, really. I might only have one of these. I'm not sure. I might have 2. But anyway, this is the yellow version, which I like. This baby does come in a nappy. This is a pale-skinned baby. I love this. This is the little sort of play thing that you get that goes over the little chair. And then you also come with this lovely little rattle. So the details on Series 1 I thought were amazing. And then I got Series 2 and realised they were even better. But there is no chair in Series 2. So I'm going to compare it to the paddling pool. Now, when they first leaked photos of Series 2, so this is the pink and yellow version. I've got 2 of these, and I've also got 2 of the lilac. And you can get a mint one. I would like the mint one. But again, I'm not going to be trying to get one. I'm quite happy with what I've got. So this was my favourite thing. When the photos were first leaked, this was my favourite item. It wasn't the double buggy, it was this. I loved this. So it's very sturdy. You can actually put water in it if you want to. It's got this lovely matching sunshade. So the baby is a baby girl. She's dark skinned. She's got a swimming costume on, which is really cute. Again, she's got a gorgeous face. I think the difference is they look like a bit of an older baby, maybe. They're just, yeah, you can see, can't you? You can see she's got blush. You know, her hands are more detailed. Everything's more detailed. Her feet, her toes. They've just really made the baby so much more lifelike. I mean, she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So she comes with a little cup that the straw goes into her mouth, and it will go in and stay in. So yeah, just get Series 1 baby. Yeah, so this was one of my favourite items, and this is one of the first things that I got. And I didn't mind getting it in 2 colours. So I'm going to compare those 2. And yeah, I mean, in some ways I prefer the paddling pool. I mean, I love that you can actually put water in it. I think children will love that, won't they? And it's not going to be a lot of water, so you're not going to get too messy with it. I mean, the sunshade even moves. No. It's amazing. Comes with a lovely swimming costume. But I do like this chair. This chair, I think, is very well made, and it obviously rocks. And I do like the details on it. So I think with this, I would probably say it's a bit of a tie. But it isn't a tie because the baby is so much nicer in the paddling pool. So the actual item itself, I would say, is a tie, but this is Series 2 is going to win again because of the quality of the silicone baby. But I do really like the chair, and I do like the details on it, and I like the fact that you get the rattle and the little toys there for the baby to play with. But I mean, look at the detail on that baby. Oh, she's just hold her in. Yeah, so that was a closer run match, I think, those 2. So the last 2 I'm going to compare for you. And again, I can't compare like for like. So Series 1 had a changing table, which I loved. And I think the changing table was the last one that I managed to get. So the pink changing table came with a darker skinned baby again, who I loved. She did come with a nappy. She came with a lovely pink blanket, which is very nice. It's very soft, and it's got a little rainbow on it. So the changing table again was really easy to put together. So it is really sturdy, and it's got shelves, and then it's got the changing mats there, which does actually, you put the little bits, these bits here, can you see, you put them in the holes, so it does actually stay in place. So I love the changing table. It looks like, I mean, it's plastic, but it looks like white painted wood, doesn't it? And I love the little hearts. And the baby did come with a nappy on with the changing table. I do love the changing table. I really like it. I really wanted it, and I was pleased when I got it. So the only comparison I've got left to do with the changing table with Series 2 is the high chair. And I think I've got 3 high chairs. So this has got really good accessories. So this is smaller. So when you're looking for this one, this is quite light, and it's got these small bits in it. It rattles quite a lot if you are looking for the high chair. I think the high chairs are quite common. I have got 3 of them. I've got 2. What colours have I got? I've got 2 of the lilac and 1 of the mint. Now the high chair is something I did want in the lilac. I really like the lilac. I think it's really pretty. So the baby has got a little bib on, and then you've got the little cushion, the plastic cushion there to sit on. Again, the high chair is easy to put together. So you're continuing the heart theme on both of them. So they do match, which is nice. So yeah, the high chair is lovely. I like it. And that baby has got a white nappy on as well. And as I say, the bib. And the high chairs come with different accessories. One of them comes with 2 little waffles, heart waffles. This one comes with 2 little apple halves. The accessories are really cute. So again, let's compare the babies. Yeah. I do love the Series 1 babies, but the Series 2 are just better. I think it would have been nice if the high chair had come with a baby bottle. I would like to get the scales, but for the moment I feel like I've bought enough Series 2 balls, and I was, you know, obviously I've got almost what I've wanted. The only thing I'm missing is the weighing scales, but yeah. So with this one, obviously I prefer the baby in the high chair, and I do love the high chair, and I do love the colour of the high chair, but the changing table I think is a really lovely piece. So I think the changing table is going to win. I really like the changing table, and as I say, they do look so nice together because they've both got the hearts. So although I prefer the baby, which I do, I think I would actually choose the changing table rather than the high chair. So I wonder if they'll do a Series 3. And if they did a Series 3, what would they put in it? I wonder. So hopefully I will get the scales. As I say, I'm in no hurry to buy any more at the moment. But yeah, I was so excited when I got these, and it was such a surprise. And then to get 3 of them. I only opened 2 of the balls on camera. But yeah, I got a complete double with that one. I've got 2 mint ones and 1 pink. And I'm not worried about having the 3rd colour. I'm not worried at all. If I could buy 1 ball and know it was definitely the scales, then obviously I would. But I mean, I'm not overly worried about the scales, to be honest. I've bought enough to begin with for now, I think. Yeah. So my favourite item out of Series 1 is the changing table. I really like it. My favourite item out of Series 2 is obviously going to be the mint buggy. Having said that, I do think the crib is amazing, and I was very pleased to get the crib. So that comes a close second, but obviously, yeah. So these are the winners. This is my winner from Series 1, and this is my winner from Series 2. So I don't know what you think about the things, what you like. I think everyone's desperate to get the double buggy. Hopefully a lot of people have got them now listening. I mean, I know a lot of people gave me advice, and obviously my method worked. So hopefully I've helped a few people out to get a double buggy. But I do like both series. I think the main difference is the babies. The babies, you know, with the open mouths and the accessories, the hats, the clothing. Although these don't come with nappies. I think all of both series should all come with a little white nappy. I think they all should. But they don't, unfortunately. yeah, one of the favourite things that I like about the series 2 is the little pink dummy. I love that. I was really excited about that. But yeah, so I was very lucky to get the double buggy. So if they do a series 3, I'm just wondering what they would include. I mean, there's so many baby items you can include, isn't there? I'm just wondering where they could go with it. I'm sure there are places they could go with it. I can't think of any other baby item just off the top of my head. But I'm sure, I think there'll be a series 3, definitely. And then we'll have all the excitement again. So the other thing I want is the Mini Brands Fill Your Fridge, which is mint. Reminds me of a Smeg fridge freezer. I have a pink, I think I said before, a pink Smeg fridge freezer in my kitchen. I love them. And the design of it and how it looks remind me of that. So I really want the Mini Brands Fill Your Fridge. So on Smith's Toys at the moment, unfortunately, it's on there, but it's not available to order, and it's not available in any stores. On Amazon, you can pre-order it, but it's not coming out until the end of August. So I don't pre-order if something's going to be that long. I don't do that. The fact that it's on Smith's Toys website means that it will come to Smith's Toys. These came to Smith's Toys first before anywhere else. I don't know whether you can get them anywhere else. I haven't really looked. I'm sure you probably can now. So I shall keep looking on Smith's Toys, and I'm excited to get the fridge because it's a bit small, but it's almost, well, it is, I think it's the right size for my Cindy Vintage Houses kitchen and the Playline Cindy house. I think it's the right size. People say it's a little bit short, but it's not enough to make it look wrong. I think it is the right size. So I'm really excited to get that. I'd love it if they bought that out in different colours. And then you can, what you can do is you can get the Mini Brands Fill Your Fridge balls, and inside are things that can go into your fridge. So I will obviously end up getting some of them as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, so I mean, I consider these dolls, even though they're babies, I do consider them dolls. And if you want to put them in your doll's arms, they are the right size. Yeah. So yeah, that's my comparison of My Mini Baby Series 1 and Series 2. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.